How do you foresee this about the future of the financial technology-based industry in Indonesia?
So financial technology, yeah, you're right that it's a revolution. It's a global revolution which is changing the way consumers are interacting with the financial products. What FinTech industry could do is that they need to learn regulation. Because this industry will be regulated, banking. So once a FinTech company is small, they may not be regulated, but as they grow big, they would be regulated throughout the globe. So that's one of the things which FinTech industry could do at the early stage. While tying up with the banks, it's a good idea because the banks already have an advantage of knowing the regulation.
Interest rate, how friendly, quote unquote, when you talk about the interest rate regarding the FinTech lending?
So interest rate, it is not going to be different for the FinTech lending because interest rate is the market dynamics. It's a demand supply related. So whatever the interest rate is going to be there for a bank, that's the same interest rate would be usually there in the FinTech lending.
The gentleman already mentioned about the fierce competition climate we might face in this specific industry. How do you prepare yourself? Especially you have the product Tunaiku under Bank Amar. How do you see the competition climate?
Right. Competition in any industry is actually good. However, this industry, the market is so big, the gap is so large that I don't foresee much of the competition in next even 3 to 4 years. So as an example, Tunaiku started 2.5 years back. And as of today also there is no competition. The other companies which you mentioned, like Veritrans, Toku and all, they're all in different segments. On top of it, being a bank, we started this FinTech product. So we are the only ones which are approved by the regulators. So that also gives us an edge. So that's the reason that in this industry, competition is going to be primarily for the consumers to get different types of products which the banks are providing in a different experience, but not the same products for a long period of time.
Confidently saying you can say that you are different, the products are distinctive, and you don't really mind about the competition. You are welcoming the competition. Correct. It makes the market more alive and dynamic, right? But each other. How will you work along with the other FinTech player coming in Indonesia?
So as Pa Hendrikus mentioned, that it is more complementary. So if you take for an example the other insurance, other FinTech sectors which can benefit like insurance. So if there is a company which is called, let's say, InsurTech, which comes in, so there is a complementary. Within FinTech, payment. So seamless technology is one of the areas. For example, the vision of Tunaiku is to provide to consumer applies through mobile phone while taking his journey and gets approved while the end of the journey within an hour. Now the money is transferred to their, let's say, mobile wallet. So there is a complementary technology available where through API we are connected to their mobile wallet. And they can use that mobile wallet now to purchase anything. So that's where the complementary technologies in the FinTech can play a role.
Take place, right. The big major question always, we've been wondering about this, who should benefit the most by the presence of the financial technology-based service industry in Indonesia? What major value you, especially from Bank Amar, would like to bring? What's something new you would like to bring and contribute to Indonesia?
Two major. Number one is financial inclusion. There has to be a social impact because it should not be only addressing to the market which has already been served and addressed.
Right.
So primarily what we say internally is that we should provide banking to those who need, not only to those who want. So that's number one. Number two, while providing the services, we need to focus on the experience. The experience has to be app-like experience, like speed and convenience. That's the reason our punchline for Tunaiku is Pinjam Cepat Mudah, that it's speed and convenience. So these are the two values.
We are here for those who need, not those who want. Very strong statement. Mr. Vishal Tulsian and Mr. Hendrikus Pasagi. Mr. Tulsian adalah Direktur Bisnis dari PT Bank Amar Indonesia dan juga CEO at Tunaiku. Bapak Hendrikus Pasagi, beliau adalah Ketua Subtim FinTech 30 di Tim Pengembangan Inovasi Digital Ekonomi dan Keuangan Otoritas Jasa Keuangan. Thank you both for your expertise. We wish the best luck for this industry.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend to you both. Thank you. Demikian tadi perbincangan kami dalam Market Now sesi yang pertama. Pastikan Anda masih bersama kami. Market Now sesi yang pertama, closing IDX session. Analyst Battle akan berlanjut hanya di IDX Channel. Dari Jakarta, saya Erwin Suryabrata. Selamat melanjutkan aktivitas bisnis dan investasi Anda. Selamat menjelang akhir pekan.